Hello, beautiful family, lovers of good things, lovers of important personnel all over the globe. I bring greetings from a grateful heart. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I just can't thank you enough. So, in this platform, we react to all videos and we give you all the latest updates. In fact, we draw the world closer to your doorstep. So, please watch this video and I will be watching it with you. Don't forget, drop your opinion in the comment section and I'll be right back.
Capacity to process things in their mind to the extent that Nigerians are willing to die to maintain one Nigeria at the expense of themselves. Which the British people sit down and laugh and say, that's true, that's my boy. That's what they came to do, and they did it very well. And having succeeded in doing it, deceiving Nigerians to go into the election that was a sham, and they knew that there was no election. They knew that their votes don't count, but they were trying to validate an illegality, an invalidity. They were trying to validate it. They asked you to come and vote. And when you came in your droves, hoping you are going to make a change courtesy of Obi, the British people looked at you and laughed and said, how foolish these people are. That even in their presence, you show them, they will not understand. They're idiots. And what did they do? At the end of the day, after building up all your hopes, they crashed it. Crashed it. It was evident Obi won that election. But we're telling him, don't go. Don't go. If you go, you validate it. And when you validate it, now that you have validated that election, if you get up to start fighting, protesting, burning down houses, causing problems, they will descend on you with full force because you went to an election. That the problem is because you failed, you did not win. You're a bad loser. That is what they will say. And we told you, don't, because if you don't go for the election, it didn't hold. There's a constitutional crisis. So they will not say, well, since they didn't have the election, you shall have their mandate. We have a right to have a mandate. But they didn't allow you people. We know, we Biafrans knew it. I said, please, don't go. And when she succeeded in deceiving Nigerians, who up to tomorrow shall be deceived, trust me. Even as I'm talking, there are Nigerians who will be abusing me that, get out, you don't know what they're talking about. That's the problem. So, after they had done this thing, what happened? Katrina Liang has been recalled to Britain. She wasn't sacked, she was recalled. Why? It's like Jesus giving a job to servants, and he traveled. At the fullness of time, he came back. They should come and give account. And Katrina Liang is giving account. They're telling her, well done, thou faithful servant. For being the ambassador to Nigeria, we are going to make you ambassador to United States. That's maybe ambassador plenipotentiary. That is the roving ambassador. Remember K.O. by the way? Ambassador extraordinary. Ambassador of ambassadors. They're going to give her a very big post. So as she left, on her trails were massive rigging of election in a magnitude that is unimaginable, is mind-boggling and humongous. That's what Katrina Liang left in her trail. Number two, deception and lies to a whole people, a contraption, their business enterprise that call themselves a nation. Number three, a ridicule of this business enterprise into the international community, that these people are so stupid enough that they don't know they are mere workers in our company. They call themselves nation. They have ridiculed Nigeria. Number four, houses have been burnt down as a consequence of her action. They burned down houses, stores in the north, in Lagos, killing Igbos, threatening them. That is what is on the trail of Katrina Liang. Number five, people are being killed, leaving the whole place shaky. And then number six, to make Nigerians fully known as idiots. She went and endorsed the appointment of Tinubu by the INEC chairman. She endorsed his appointment or selection against the will of Nigerians who wanted to vote. To tell you that your vote don't count and they don't care about your will. You are mere workers in a business enterprise, in a slave camp. You dig the gold for Britain, but they give you stipends to keep you alive. Some of you might drive cars in the camp there, but you can never leave that camp. You're in bondage. Because leaving that camp means freedom to run your own nation in your own way. That was what she left behind. A trail of destruction, a trail of damage of the psyche of Nigeria, a ridicule of the Nigerian people before the international community, that this is a nation of people that don't have brains. They cannot stand up, they cannot do critical thinking, they cannot process information in their minds. They don't look back into history and try to emancipate themselves from British emasculation. It hurts. And she has gone. With that college, and she'll be given medals of honor, duly recognized by the international community, because the whole world look into Nigeria and say, this is the dumbest set of people we have met in life. And with this kind of people, we shall succeed. The fight is not to go and burn down houses on the street. That's not the solution. The court of law is not the solution. Because the same courts will give instruction and the government might choose to obey the one they want to and disregard the other. So there is no rule of law. And now Britain has sent another person to come to replace Katrina Liang. And my question to that person is, are you going to come to Nigeria with a man that has conscience, that is above board? A conscience that is above your office. A conscience that is above the demands of those that appointed you. As a man that has conscience. A man that has family, that has children. Can you come and do the right thing? Onyendu is a British citizen. My friend Prince made a comment. He said by Onyendu leaving Britain to travel to Kenya, formed a tripartite understanding and action between Britain, Kenya, and himself as a citizen. And a British citizen was kidnapped in Kenya, renditioned into Nigeria, and the British people could not stand up to defend their citizen simply because the man in question does not support the idea of Britain milking Nigeria dry, and therefore is dispensable. And the God of heaven is watching men do their evil things. Who has the final say? Jehovah Elohim, Chukwukabiyama. He has the final say. This man that has come, are you going to toe the line of Katrina Liang? Or are you going to stand on principles? Are you going to show yourself as a man that has scruples? Are you going to show yourself as a man that has conscience, that a people have a right to self-determination? Will you go back into the history of what transpired, what took place, how Nnamdi Kanu came to this situation? Will he come up and say, look, this is wrong. This man has to leave this jail. Let him go back to his people and let them talk, because we have a right as a people to decide whether we want to be in Nigeria or not. We ask for a referendum. We don't believe